Okay guys, so this is my one-shot tactical nuke chem build. Now if you've got around 1.7 mil armor, you will one-shot players in the dark zone or PvP in general with this build. You can clear landmarks very quickly and it one-shots in general, and it synergizes well with Hive. Thanks to all the new subs to the channel, especially smashing all the likes on the previous video, and make sure you watch the build fully because I've got gameplay at the end of the video with this build. Now when the ban lifts, I will be re-grinding for this build and making it even more OP, but trust me when I tell you, this inner squad doing heroic, the dark zone, landmarks, players, you can do it all with this build. It is so strong. I used the grenadier obviously for the artillery turret as well because it synergizes well yet again. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video when the ban lifts. Peace out. Okay, so you can use any weapon on this build, it doesn't matter what you use, but I'm using 3 pieces of Wyvernware, which is 10% skill damage, 10% status effects and 20% skill damage. I'm running 10% status effects, 7.1% skill damage, and 11.2% skill haste as a mod. On the chest piece, I'm running 9.4% status effects and 10.0% skill damage. My utility mod wasn't on there for some reason, but I'm also running Kinetic Momentum as a talent. Obviously, I would change the talent if I could, but I didn't have a great piece for the chest as it was, but I made do with it. On the gloves, I'm running 9.2% status effects and God rolled skill damage. So that's my 3 pieces of Wyvernware. Okay, and then I'm running 2 pieces of Hand Corporation, which is 10% skill haste, 10% skill damage. So as my 2 piece, I'm running 9.5% skill damage, I believe it was, and 13.7% repair skills. Now I would have changed the repair skills if I could, and I'm running perfectly combined arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by, I think it was 30% for 3 seconds when you're shooting one. So that was actually synergizing quite well with this build, how it was. Especially if you were just laying a few shots in, you fired the chem, a few shots again, triggering the chem. No, it worked out very well. So going into the Kneepads, I've got God roll skill damage and 10.7% skill haste. Now, obviously, I'll change skill haste if I could to status effects, but, you know, RNG isn't perfect in this game. And then the final piece is the Dynasty Holster. Now, this is where the chem comes into its own, especially if you've got aggro right beside you. But, you know, it is what it is. But this is the bread and butter of the build using the Dynasty Holster. You know, you can set NPCs on fire right beside you or a player. You know, this is what makes the build work, straight up, because the talent, while in combat, places burn on an enemy closest to you within 20 meters, cooldown every 40 seconds. So it is really good. Okay guys, so this is the damage stats and output of my Hive, and to follow will be the Firestarter Chem Launcher. So feel free to pause at any time so you can take a look, and obviously the mods that I've got equipped to both skills. Now, I've got some PvP gameplay. It's only probably a few minutes of a couple of kills, but that's it. But you'll see what my build can do when I set someone on fire, when they come at me. And, you know, again, if you enjoyed this video, then obviously, you know, subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. I appreciate all the new subs who have joined the channel overnight. And also, I have just set up the Discord server yesterday. I'm still in the process of setting up, so if you wanted to join the Discord, the link will be in the channel description, or there'll be a link in the top right of my page on PC. Now,
Agent down.
I will have some Ghost Recon Breakpoint gameplay coming to the channel over the next few days until the ban lifts. Now, it's already pre-recorded, there's not really much voiceovers on it, so it's just raw gameplay. So if you enjoy Ghost Recon, then be sure to enjoy that content. It was a lot of fun playing through episode 2, even when I pre-tested it with Dell Company. You know, I've got a video on the channel which is just the first 2 missions of that. But thank you again guys, and I'll see you guys in a few days time for more Division 2 content. So, peace out.
down. Nearby rogue agent killed. Contaminated gear detected. Rogue defender drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. An agent needs assistance. Rogue striker drone detected.
We are dreaming.